Would you look at this? Zuzana is making me breakfast.
Exactly.
This never happens. I can't wait for salmonella. How the devil are you? Well, excellent, yes, I'm good, thank you very much. It's another cracking day outside, absolutely glorious. Look at that! Mini heat wave in England. But it's only going to last one day, and then apparently it's going to rain and snow and sleet and ice and... well, whatever the weatherman says it's going to do, it probably won't do it anyway. Right, I've got to go take Zuzana down to some psychic fair thing. I don't believe in it. Do you believe in psychics? Do you believe in all this tarot card crap and reading palms and stuff? Do you believe in that? Because I don't. It's really not my cup of tea at all. But Zuzana's into it, so she's going to go off and get told that, I don't know, maybe I'm going to run away with a Cuban waitress, but then come back and we're going to win the lottery and live together or something. I don't know what she's going to tell her, but it'll be weird, I'm sure. Probably something along the lines of we're going to have 18 million children. It's going to put off childbirth forever. What? Sorry?
Butterfly!
Oh my word, how has that got in? We haven't got any windows open. Oh look, it's a butterfly. Wow, that shows how warm it's been. How didn't you... No, careful, out you go. Off he goes. Outside. Was that a red admiral? I think that was a red admiral. That's what one of those one was I think. I don't know. I don't know how many butterflies. How is that alive already? So I dropped Zuzana off at her psychic thing, and I've been walking around this shopping retail park wondering why my trousers are falling down. It dawned on me I didn't put a belt on this morning, so I've just had to go and buy a belt. And it's a very nice brown one, but a stupid mistake at Jamaica. I nearly ended up being one of those youths with my pants around my ankles and my bum hanging out. Life is good. I'm sat in the sunshine. Zuzana's inside at her psychic fair. I've done a bit of shopping. I'm watching Psych on my phone, and I've got a Costa coffee. Could it really get any better than that? I don't think it could. This is a beautiful day. Just dropped Zuzana off back in town. Her and a friend just here off to have a coffee and a chat and catch up over how her fortune telling ways went this afternoon. By the sounds of it, not particularly well and exceptionally expensive. Pretty much what I got from her. She said something about how her grandma was there at one point, but then her granddad was there at another point, and I'm sorry, it's just not. I don't believe in any of that, I'm afraid. Being the person that I am and my history and stuff like that. I used to do magic, and I've read a lot of magic books and read a lot about NLP and mannerisms and all that kind of thing. And cold reading is actually really easy. You just got to know what to look out for. There were so many people there who I could have got information like that from, and so many other people could have done. You just notice these little things. You don't have to really look out for much. I've read Houdini's autobiography, which is phenomenal, really good, and it goes on all about how he went around town saying how psychics and people like that and all that kind of, and spiritualists were basically a load of crap, and certain spiritualists got locked up in prison for it and all sorts of things. And so yeah, it's just not my thing. It really isn't my thing. If it's your thing, all power to you. You do what you want to do, but it's just not my thing, and it just seems like such a waste of money. But if Zuzana enjoyed it, then that's all that matters. But even she came out and said, what a load of rubbish. So what do you believe, eh? So Zuzka, what did the fortune teller say? How many children are we going to have? We're going to have 20? 18?
Didn't mention any children, just dogs.
Just lots of dogs? Okay, and anything else? Anything good? Are we going to win the lottery?
Not really.
Are you going to bake me a cake? Are we going to have a house together where you can bake me a cake?
Well, they mentioned they're going to have something.
What, a house or a cake?
I have not a shed.
I hope not a shed as well. Unless that shed has an oven where you can bake me a cake.
I think it's cheaper to buy it, to be honest.
A cake or a house?
Okay.
I'm going to go buy a cake. So thanks to everybody yesterday who tweeted my click to tweet link, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check out yesterday's video. That includes also Tim Nixon and Mark Knight who did it for me, and also hello to Steve and Jodis Travels who've just started following me on Twitter. And on today's video, Mr. Mark UK says, I clicked the click to tweet link. Inspired by T says, well done girl. That's well done to Zuzana for doing so well in her run yesterday, knocking a minute and a half off her personal best. And also Bosis says, congrats Zuzana, and sensible soccer instead of playing Unsensible. No, Sensi Soccer was a game back in the day. I don't know if you remember it or not, or if anybody out there remembers it. I had to play it on my Amiga 600. It was a computer game, and it was phenomenal. It was just a huge game. Bigger than FIFA or Pro Evo. Pfft, what games are those? Anyway, right, it is time for me to go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If you're brand new, thanks ever so much for joining us, and if you've enjoyed today's video, it'd be really cool if you could subscribe, not miss out on any of the videos that we do every single day. If you're a regular, don't forget, in the end slate, go and click on that surprise video. You could win yourself a Stop Jabbering on wristband if you go leave them a message. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite, and sweet dreams. Have a good one. Bye!
You're watching Stop Jabbing On. So thumbs but shut up. He's logging here, stop jabbing on. Like what up? He's from the UK and he's anything but boring. Stop jabbing on, starts his day with a